What's up, everybody? So I figured it'd be a good idea to start a YouTube channel and maybe track what I got going on with my car audio projects and my little K-swapped Civic here. So for those of you that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, I bought this 2004 Yukon last year from Jeremy King. When I got it from him, it had 4 Sundown 7500s strapped on 6 Sundown NSV 4.5 18s. The best scores I did with that setup was a 160.7 at 26 Hertz, I believe. And I also did a 30-second average of 160.2 at 26 Hertz. Definitely a good setup. But I've made a lot of changes. The only thing in this truck that is still the same as when I bought it last year from Jeremy is the battery bank and the enclosure. The enclosure was built by Daniel Powell and JECAR Audio over in Texas. I do have a lot more plans. I'm going to walk through and give you an idea of what the setup consists of now. And then I'll tell you what my plans are for the future. But my plans change all the time, so take that with a grain of salt. So I replaced all the 7500s with 4 Salt 8s. I'm still running the same battery bank that Jeremy built for it, which is all Proto cells. It's quite a bit of Proto, not even gonna lie. Battery bank and the electrical itself is just stout as hell. Since I've gotten it, not only have I added the 6 Salt 8s, but I've also added some cooling fans that are pulling air on this side, as well as the exhaust fans over here that are pulling the hot air through there. But plans for the future, got a 5th Salt 8 right there. I'm about to start pulling all these amps out because I plan to build a amp rack and get rid of these Jim's Machines Works. I'm just not a fan. I guess if it was some smaller amps, I'd enjoy it more, but I want to build something a little more stable, and I want to be able to support more amps. So for now, I'm going to continue running the 4 amps, 2 strap per 3 subs, wired at half ohm per amp strapped. But the new amp rack that I'm going to build, it's going to be 5 high, and then it's going to be a 6th one across the top at an angle. The way it's going to work is the angle is going to go kind of contour with that portion there in the hatch, and the 6th amp is going to sit across here inverted to where you see the bottom half of the amp. So I'm going to have a clear like acrylic backplate or plexiglass backplate. But that's in the future. That's not necessarily right now. When I do that, I'll be running 1 Salt 8 per sub at 1.4 ohms, because right now I'm running 0.7 coils. With this setup this past weekend, I clamped 39,650 RMS, and that was rising to 2.1 ohm. So definitely not too shabby, and I got a score of a 162.5 at 30 Hertz doing that. The loudest I've done so far was actually the day I tuned my amps and got the subs installed. Tuned them, installed them, did a quick demo video for Y-Bass, got one of the subs smoking pretty good. Went and metered about 2 hours after that, and I did my best so far. I did a 162.8 at 30 Hertz. And it's only going to get louder as it breaks in. But I'm trying to make this video, of course, not too long. So, truck's in pretty good shape. This isn't the prettiest, but I'm still going to do some more work on it. I installed 2 Salt 200.4s. Got the old cock box from Scott Bowman. Remember JECAR build. I've done 2 or 3 layers of Vibraflex in the floor, and then I put like 2 or 3 layers of 120 mil butyl deadener on top of that. And then I added 3 Sundown Silk Dome tweeters per A-pillar. I plan on doing 4 total in the future. I replaced all the DD Audio coaxials with these Crossfire mids. I love these Crossfire mids. The only thing I don't like about them is the fact they're ferrite, so they're pretty damn heavy, but it is what it is. For the enclosure, like I said, JECAR folded flat wall, 16.5 version 3 18s. This Enclosure seems to really like these subs. Running a Pioneer head unit now, double din. Spartan Innovations on-off buttons and switches. SPL Cartel knob. And then the other change I made to it recently, actually a couple months back, it had 2 Singer 290 amp alternators on it when I got it. I upgraded and added a third, so now it has 3 of the 290s. Got rid of the Fat Boy regulator, added the Brandex regulator. I'm actually going to relocate that inside the vehicle. I don't like it being there, exposed to everything. Just cleaned up the engine bay, got rid of the stock air box, just added this little $50 eBay intake cold air intake, sorry. Replaced a bunch of seals on the motor, oil pan gasket, some little coolant lines that were leaking here and there. Just, you know, your normal stuff. I plan on doing a transmission cooler here soon, because right now it does not have one. It did not come with one that I can see, unless it's located somewhere else I'm not aware of. I was pretty sure that if it came with one, it would be right there in front of the radiator. So I'll be adding that probably in the next month or so. Cheap little upgrade. On this side, still in progress, but this is where I have the Spartan Innovations relays mounted. I got the tape up because I'm in the process of just covering this all with black paint. Adding some logos from some companies that I either really like or support, or they supported me in some way. I don't have any plans for these doors. There's really not enough room when you close this door panel to put anything here, so I might just cover these with some deadner or paint them black, just, you know, to kind of complete the look a little bit. So, future upgrades, like I said, I'll be adding more amps in the rear. I'm going to build a custom center console. I want to build one that goes a little bit further back out of wood, just to kind of give this middle sub something to load off of a little bit more. I might get crazy and get some new doors ordered through, I can't pronounce that guy's name, the Russian guy. I think it's like Dijon or John, D-J-O-N, off Facebook. I'm sure you guys have seen his work. He does some crazy good work on the doors. So might end up going with his doors. No plans for changing brands or companies. I'm going to keep running the SALT amps. I'm going to keep running the Phi subs. Oh, here's another quick update I've done in the last couple months. Back in March, new headlights, housings, LEDs, just to make it where my old ass can see at night. Plasticked up the grill to clean it up a bit. But of course, base has already caused me to have some issues with these lights wanting to stay in their place. See, that's where this truck was leaking for a while, but since I've got all the leaks fixed, I'll do another video in the future to show you guys what I got planned for my K20, K24 EK Coupe. I've had this for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and it's spent most of its life just sitting in my garage on jack stands because I got too interested in doing this and kind of lost interest in this. So I'll be getting this car back on its feet real soon, and I'll post some update videos of that build too. But hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any suggestions, what you like, what you don't like. I'm open to criticism. It's not going to bother me none. I like proving people wrong. So yeah, that's that. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.